honest, do I look like a slapper? Now, I say that as in, all throughout my single time, all men ever did was ask me if I wanted to go around their house for a date. And we all know what that means. We all know what that means. And even now, I still get messages like people like, oh, do you want to come round? Or, oh, like, no, really wanting to take me on a date. Like, did I give off slag vibes?
So this is a question for the guys. So I know many guys have said that they don't want to approach women anymore. Like, they're not going to approach her at a grocery store. They're not going to approach her at the gym. They're not going to approach her at the bar. Because why? Most women can just frankly be rude to guys, or don't want them talking to him, or don't want them talking to her. So question for these guys that would say they don't approach women: if a woman went out of her way to make eye contact with you, looked away, looked back, maybe even held the gaze for a couple seconds, made sure she was within proximity of you, as well as then smiled at some point, if a woman goes to that extent, would you then change your mind on approaching her? Or do you just want the woman to approach you?
So recently I caught up with an old friend, and she was telling me that she got divorced, and I was so surprised because her and her husband were such a cute couple, and they had been together for 11 years. So I asked her, like, what happened? I figured something bad happened. She's like, honestly, I was just bored. Like, my husband, all he did was work. I was a stay-at-home mom. We had 3 kids, and I just got lonely and bored. And she says that when she would bring it up, like, he would take her out, but it was just boring to her. Like, she needed some excitement in her life. She just felt like she was just a mom and a wife, and her husband just wasn't doing that for her. And she had other friends that had, you know, boyfriends, or like they had just got married, and they were always going out, always going on vacation, always partying, like going to the club, going to the bar, hanging out with friends, and they did none of that. And when she would bring it up to her husband would always tell her, like, I gotta work. Like, you know, they had a big house, they had nice things. Like, he was just trying to work. So they ended up getting divorced. And now, you know, she's single, she lives alone, she's working, and she's dating. So then I told her, oh, well, that must be exciting, like dating and stuff. And she's like, no, I fucking hate it. And I was like, why? And she's like, because all they want to do is just have fun. They just want to go to the club. They just want to go to the bar. They just want to hang out, have a good time, and then that's it. She said, no one wants to help me out. Like, I'm trying to find someone that's going to help take care of my kids. She's like, I just want someone to be a provider, not just a good time. So I was all like, well, wasn't that what your husband was doing? And she's like, I know. And I guess now her ex-husband is dating someone, like, seriously. They have been divorced for a total of 3 years, and he has been dating this girl for 2 years. She has 2 kids, and they're already living together. She says that he's fully taking care of her. Like, the girl doesn't work, she's a stay-at-home mom. They haven't had any new kids, but they're planning on having kids. And she's pissed because she's like, how can he move on so fast? Like, you know, I can't even find nobody, and he just found someone so quick, and he didn't even want to give us another try, like, blah, blah, blah.
Any woman who gets lip filler comes across as a slapper.
She's a whore.
We want women to ask the bear to approach them, and stop asking men to approach.
She's that desperate.
Women always think the grass is greener on the other side. They destroy their marriages for frivolous reasons, and after regret what they did, and believe they can have it all back. Sorry, honey, but that ship has sailed. You're on your own now to get ran through.
Good luck with that.
Real men of genius.